All right, today we're going to be talking about multiplying two-digit numbers. The fifth grade Common Core standard requires that students fluently multiply multi-digit whole numbers using a standard algorithm. And this is the Common Core standard that I'll be using in this lesson. So first we're going to start with two-digit numbers. 24 multiplied by 36. And when multiplying two-digit numbers, it's important to remember place value, something we can easily review. So 24, there's a 2 in the tens place and a 4 in the ones place. In the number 36, there's a 3 in the tens place and a 6 in the ones place. Another thing that's important to remember about place value is what is actually in that place value. So for the number 24, it's important to remember that there is two groups of 10 representing the 2 in the tens place and 4 ones represented in the ones place. Same thing with the number 36. There's 3 groups of 10s represented by the 3 in the tens place and 6 ones, which is in the ones place. When I multiply numbers, the first thing that I like to do is place one number above the other number so the tens and the one places are lined up. I then draw a line under the bottom number. So I'm going to show you how I do this now. I'm going to erase these two numbers, and then I'm going to rewrite them so that the place value lines match up. So the number I'm going to put on top is 24. I have my tens and my ones place. And the number I'm going to put below is 36. All right, this way my ones place is matched up and my tens place. I then draw a line underneath the bottom number. All right, the next thing you're going to do is multiply the two numbers in the ones place. In this case, it's a 4 and a 6. So 4 times 6 is 24. This number is larger than 9, and only numbers 1 through 9 can be placed in the ones column down here. So for this to happen, I need to understand that 24 is 2 tens and 4 ones, and this number needs to be placed correctly. So the 2 is placed above the tens place column, right over here. I put a little 2, and the 4 is placed below the line in the ones place column, right down here. Remember, the 2 up top represents the two groups of 10 or 20. So 4 times 6 is 24, and here are my two numbers. The next step is to multiply the digits in the top tens place column, the 2, by the digit in the lowers one place column, the 6. 2 times 6 is 12. But I can't forget about this extra 2 that's at top, so I need to add that to give me the answer of 14. Then the 14 is placed below the line to give 144. To represent 24 being multiplied by 6. After the 24 has been multiplied by 6, 24 is then multiplied by the tens place of the multiplier, which is 3. So this 24 is going to be multiplied by this 3 right here. Something I always like to do is to make sure I put a 0 down here to represent a placeholder, because at this time I'm multiplying 24 by 30, which is 2 tens being multiplied. Then I multiply the 4 in the ones place by the 3 in the tens place, and I get a 12. So I put the 2 down here, and I put the 1 up top. I always like to change this number into a 1 just so I don't forget. Put it over there. Sometimes you can even erase this, which makes it easier. All right, so I have my 1 above my tens place. The next thing I want to do is multiply the 2 by the 3, which is a 6. And don't forget about this 1 up top, and that will give me a 7. So I just multiplied 24 by 3, which is 720. I then need to scroll down a little bit and draw a line under my last product. Now I need to make sure I add the numbers so I can get my final answer. And these are super easy to add. I add 4 plus 0, which is a 4, 4 plus 2, which is a 6, and 7 plus 1, which is 8, to get me my final answer of 864. So this was an easy way to multiply two-digit numbers using a standard algorithm.